So my name's Ryan. I'm International Sales Manager for Private White.
Yeah.
At the minute we're in our Manchester store, which is also part of our factory,
Right.
where we hand make everything that we do.
Right. Talk about the history of the brand and where it's seated at 2016. What's your
Okay.
message?
So Private White is made in this beautiful old factory. It's been a raincoat manufacturer for 130 years, so it's one of Manchester's original blocks of history, if you like.
Yeah.
So we're in an area of the city which hosted a lot of manufacturers, a lot of factories, and we're literally the last one standing now. So we're surrounded by a lot of derelict buildings that are kind of, ghosts of the past, if you like. Whereas we're the only ones with the lights on. We're the last man standing.
What's some core essence about the brand for Manchester and throughout the UK?
We obviously have a lot of affection for where we're based because we're a Mancunian brand, but at the same time we're a very international brand.
Right.
Our customer's very sophisticated and he's an international guy. We sell into 30 different countries at the minute.
Right.
So you have to kind of take the Manchester element away. We're still very, very proud of where we're from, and we honour our heritage and our tradition. Yeah, I mean, we work with a lot of British fabrics. It's part of our key sort of ethos with the brand as well, is to try and keep ourselves 100% British. So we make everything here, and we also use British fabrics, and one of the fabrics we use is Ventile. We can visit a place like this to meet the guys behind it and meet whoever's making your coat, and that's a very special proposition that no one else can offer. Ventile was developed during World War II at the Shirley Institute in Manchester, specially commissioned by Winston Churchill during World War II, and basically at the time it was when Britain was fighting a lot of battles over the Channel, and the RAF pilots were ditching into the water, and generally if you hit the water you get cold. If you stay cold too long you die very quickly. So Ventile was invented as a cheap way of insulating RAF pilots' flight jackets. It increased survival rates, and it basically became not a household fabric, but it became very popular during that sort of era. Since then it's become very expensive to buy. It's very tricky to work with because with it being a naturally waterproof fabric, if you make any mistakes during production like needle holes or anything like that, generally it gets scrapped because it's not waterproof anymore, which is why a lot of brands won't work with it. Whereas our machinists are among the best in the world, so we're not afraid to give them very expensive fabrics to work with. But it's incredible because it's woven so tightly. As soon as water hits, it basically pulls, it runs off, so the fabric just completely rejects it. But the great thing about Ventile as well is that it's also breathable. So it's perfect for guys who are always on the go, because they can layer up, they can take it on, take it off, it doesn't crease, and it keeps them cool as well because it's not going to make them sweat. It's just a great fabric to wear.
Wow. Can we have a demonstration?
Yeah, sure.
Yep. Wow.
My foot.
Can you make a dress out of that?